Hello again. It's Andrea, aka Chocolate Dimples. I was going to post tomorrow, but I realized my day tomorrow starts extremely early, so I'm going to post today. So I'm calling this one Removing the Mask. I love the poem We Wear the Mask by Paul Laurence Dunbar. The first stanza reads, We wear the mask that grins and lies. It hides our cheeks and shades our eyes. The debt we pay to human guile, with torn and bleeding hearts we smile, and mouth with myriad subtleties. In many places today, we're required to wear a physical mask for our safety. But how many of us have been wearing an emotional mask a lot longer? I have a big dimpled smile that I'm often complimented on. But my smile hid decades of pain. Behind my smile, I could pretend all was well. But my soul wept constantly. I suffered from depression and suicidal thoughts. I can't tell you how many times I imagined myself driving over an overpass. I would drive down the street. I'm like, what if I just let go of the wheel? No one would know the difference. But it was my religious belief that kept that from happening. I carried a sense of unworthiness everywhere I went. Low self-esteem and insecurity followed me like a shadow. And it's like no matter how fast I try to run, they were there looking at me. We here. When I was young, I was teased for being dark and had this kind of athletic build. They call me Black Popeye. It's funny now. But I will say this, that athletic build, those big legs, won 4 consecutive state championships in the same event, set the record twice, and earned me a track scholarship. So, Black Popeye did some things. But I digress. What I'm saying is these feelings of inadequacy started very early in my life. And man, let's not even add the fact that I was a liar. And I mean a big liar. I try to make myself feel a little better about my lies, saying, well, I don't lie on people. And I don't, or lie on, I don't lie on people or make stuff up about people. But I use lies to try to create a better version of myself. At least I thought it was a better version, hoping that maybe people would like that person. It didn't work. I was still kind of a little bit of an outcast. And I continued to carry all this baggage into my adulthood. In college, a sexual assault led to an unwanted pregnancy and then an abortion. 8 years later, I get pregnant again, this time by a married man. That baby was born, a stillborn. 4 years after that, I got married and had another baby. She was born and died in my arms, followed by 2 more stillborns before I finally had my daughter. I thought that God was punishing me for my lying, for my old porn addictions. I was kind of lost in just this abyss. It was crazy. I cried daily, but always you could see me smiling. And it's funny how during those times I've always been an encourager. I could always encourage others. I could always see their greatness. But when I looked at me, I saw nothing but emptiness. I wore a mask. Then one day, it was as if I was just sitting there. I heard a voice. It was like, will the real Andrea please stand up? The real me was just tired of sitting on the sideline as this imposter pretended to be me. See, I had stopped lying with my tongue years before, but I was still living a lie. I wasn't okay. I was hurt. I was angry. And I needed help. Then one day I was nursing my daughter and had like a full circle moment. I'm looking at this precious little face and I'm like, Am I going to teach her to be like me? Or am I going to show her how to be better than me? 2 years after that moment, I filed for divorce. I was in a very unhappy marriage. Returned to my hometown, which was painful at first because it seemed like moving home was a regression, was me regressing. But I found out it really wasn't. It was the best thing for me because I was able to regain my strength and take back my power that I had lost a long time ago. Because it's funny because it was here in my hometown. It was in my home. It was there where I lost it, and I was able to find it. So from counseling to learning how to parent myself and to let go, I was able to write a new chapter. And the title of that new chapter was Remove the Mask. So for anyone out there who's wearing that mask, not the one you need to prevent from COVID, but that mask that people don't see you, I suggest you take it off. Seek help if you need it. But the world needs you. It doesn't need representative. It needs you. And you can't be afraid of what people think about you. Because I'm telling you right now, I don't care what anyone thinks about me anymore. It's what God says about me, what I say about myself, and what my daughter thinks of me. Because right now I'm teaching her how to be a woman. And I want her to be proud of me. So that's my talk for today. I will see you Friday. Peace and blessings.